Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a tier list today for Marvel Rivals. Quick note about me, since this is like my first video that I'm ever doing this, I am a diamond player in Marvel Rivals. Not exactly, the highest rank or, of, you know, reaching those higher ranks that other people do like Celestial or Grandmaster, but, I'm on my way there. And I've been playing since the pretty much week one. 7 Lords in my hand, about to get 8 or 9. Stranger Rocket Raccoon about to be my 8 or 9th. But yeah, I've been playing this game for a while, been playing competitive for a while, had lots of fun, have every competitive skin up to date. Just been really a blast, But there are some characters that just, they ruin my day, they ruin my time. I'm trying to, play strategist, and all of a sudden, like, I'm just looking back at the respawn area like 4 or 5 like 5 times in a row. There's just some times where certain characters just ruin my whole time, ruin my whole day, and ruin my experience. But here we're about to rank which ones piss me off personally. And we're gonna start with Adam Warlock. I'm gonna place Adam at about, honestly, I'm gonna place them about a C. I don't really get pissed off with Adam players. I think that they're really good. Um, asset to the team when they're really good. I haven't really been seeing any bad ones as of recently. No rezzing on the point, no rezzing like right when a Moon Knight does an ulti or a Starlight does an ulti. But there are still those times that remind me of like Adam when I look at him. So I'm gonna place him at C just because of that. But D, he almost a D. Fuck Black Panther, fuck everything he stands for, and fuck everything that he does. S tier. He is one of the characters that pisses me off the most. Anytime I play Invisible Woman, he just kills me out of nowhere. Anytime I play Mantis, he's even worse. I can't even get away when I'm using Mantis. I put him to sleep, nobody peels, he gets up, he kills me again. I hate him, hate him, hate him. Black Widow, it's rare that I find one that actually pisses me off on the enemy team. I feel like they piss me off more when they're on my team, and then they get nothing done. I'm gonna place this at a B for Black Widow. Cancels out healing, or I think he reduces healing, right? Reduces healing when he's doing his ulti. Just I can't fucking stand him. He's so fucking insane sometimes when like I'm seeing him like tearing down some of our melees and they can't even like counter, like he's just like slicing and dicing. Maybe it's because he's new and I haven't gotten used to him yet, but half the time when I see him on the enemy team, he is like legitimately techno music Blade. But anytime he's in like on our side, it's like bootleg from Temu like Blade. No, terrible. Like, it's been crazy with Blade this season, as long as he's on enemy team, but as long as he's on our team, he might as well be sleeping back, like on whatever maps he was, like the Dracula map, or whatever other map he was, like, just pisses me off. Captain America. Um. So the only thing that I don't like about Cap that pisses me off is sometimes when you think you got the whole enemy team down, and then there's this fucker just jumping around, like hopping around all over the place. That, like, you know what? You know what? Just for America, putting Captain America on A, because that just makes my blood boil. Cloak and Dagger. Honestly, doesn't piss me off at all. Like when I get them on my team, don't mind when the enemy team hams them. Sure, sometimes like the enemy team could be annoying with their ulti, but I mean, I can't say that when I see a Cloak and Dagger, like it pisses me off. You know what pisses me off about Strange? When you think you have the point locked in, you just have one of the closest fights in your life, and all you see the timer go to 96, 97, And all of a sudden you hear the portal open and the entire enemy team comes in and they just try their hardest to make a comeback. That shit pisses me off. Anything else about Strange? Not really. So I'm gonna place him at C. My favorite Vanguard in the game, Emma Frost. I, it's hard, even when she's on the enemy team whipping my ass, I really find it hard to be mad. I mean, maybe it's just because, I love the character so much, but I'm gonna put her at D. Doesn't piss me off at all. I know she's high ranked. I know she's, annoying for other people and she gets banned in competitive, but I personally just, it's hard for me to get mad when I see her. Groot. When you have a terrible teammate as a Groot, you can't get anything done. You can't get healing done. You can't get like damage done because this motherfucker will put walls everywhere. He will put them. It's just he will not put them where it's convenient for like us. He'll put it what's convenient. It feels like for the enemy. It feels like a sleeper agent sometimes. Like when you get a good Groot, it's amazing. But when you get a terrible Groot, it is the worst experience of the game on your side. And then on the enemy team, when he's a bad Groot or when he's a good Groot, it's just as bad. When you have a terrible Groot on your team or the opponents have like a really good Groot, it's the same exact thing. You can't do anything. It's just it's a frustrating experience. So I don't face a lot of good Hawkeyes, but when I do, it pisses me off because I'll be like in the back line throwing some heals and all of a sudden I'll just hear the release of a bow and I'll be looking at the spawn screen. But that I can't say that happens often. Maybe I haven't reached, those high ranks yet where Hawkeyes do that more often. Or maybe, I just got lucky and I ran into too many that do this, but yeah, I guess it's kind of almost the same thing with Black Widow. Sometimes most of the time when I see amazing Hawkeyes, they're on the other team. When we have Hawkeyes on our team, I don't know how many times I've actually won. So yeah, just leaving that there then. For Hela, I'm going to. How do I feel about Hela? When I'm someone like Iron Man or Storm, she pisses me off. I feel like I can't get anything done. I feel like she's just literally singling me out. And her ulti is rough, but I don't ever get pissed off with her. So I think I'm gonna put her. Maybe I haven't faced the best Hellas. Maybe if I was facing ones that completely would shut down my games, maybe I would put her higher. But honestly, I don't get really that annoyed with her. Putting her in C. Oh my god, the Hulk. Does the Hulk piss me off? No. I would say no. Not really. When there's like a good Hulk on the enemy team, I get a little bit pissed off. Or when like, there's one that spends their entire time rushing to the back lines and trying to kill us, it's a bit annoying. But honestly, I don't really have trouble with Hulk this season. So I'm gonna put him at C. Could be annoying, but doesn't piss me off. Same thing for the Human Torch. Like I've seen some really phenomenal ones, like especially those Lord ones. But for the most part, I don't really struggle against the Human Torch. So I'm gonna put him at C. I mean, she's my favorite, one of my favorite strategists in the game. I can't get mad at her. But as for this fucker, anytime like there's a good Iron Fist, he just takes down our tanks. Then he goes right after healers. Right after it's it's the worst. It's the worst. I can't even with this guy. And then when your team doesn't peel for you and he just does whatever he wants, like he just goes over and fists you all day. It's the worst thing ever. So S tier. S tier for him. When you have a team that doesn't aim like try to take out Iron Man, it's the worst. Like when you're like trying to play strategist and you're trying to focus on healing and this fucker is like bombing you and then you want to try to fight back but everyone's fucking dying and you have to peel back but like like Iron Man's killing the whole team but you also got to heal everybody but Iron Man's also and then like there's with Iron Man you can't even take out the enemy Iron Man so you end up just kind of like in this limbo with like the enemy Iron Man just running the show. I guess like at those times Tony Stark's really hooking up the armor and kicking our ass, I guess. All right, let's do Jeff. Where would I place Jeff? I don't really have bad experiences with Jeff. I don't have any, times where like I feel like I'm pissed off when I see him. I don't really feel like I face any that are like OP that piss me off, and I don't really feel like I see any team ups that like I'm like, oh, Jeff. Sometimes, no, I just don't see. I don't get mad when I see Jeff. No. Maybe it's because Mantis one of my favorite characters, and the Loki and Mantis ship is making me soft on this. But I don't really get mad when I see Loki unless it's a good one, because then they'll be placing those clones everywhere. They're annoying when they get away. But I don't really get pissed off when I see Loki. You see, Luna pisses me off because she never gets, like, nerfed. But I still don't really actually get mad when I see her in game. It's just like, oh, okay, we're getting a good healer. Or, okay, the enemy team has a good healer. So, I mean, I get pissed off that she doesn't get, like, nerfed, but I don't really get, like, angry when I see her. I think I'm just going to be filling the S tier with all dives. Oh my god, we might as well just rename that dives. Um, you know what? One second. There we go. So, Magic, same reason as the others. When she's on your ass, it's the worst. Nobody ever peels for you, and it's just a terrible time. You end up wanting to just log out for the time. Like, Magic's just like, I guess, canon magic. I guess that's what happens when you're fighting them. Fucking terrible experience. Hate it. So, like, I only get pissed off at Magneto when, like, I'm Invisible Woman or a Mantis and I'm doing my ulti and he just, like, literally aims the ball at me. Other than that, love him when he's on the team. Always love a good Vanguard that's beefy, and Magneto fits that perfectly. And I don't really, like, it's hard when he's on the enemy team, but I don't ever get, like, mad. It's just like, oh, shoot, okay, we got, Vanguard, Magneto to take out us all. Love Mantis, love everything about her. My favorite character, my first lord, love her. So Reed just pisses me off when he's on the enemy team and he's doing the same thing that Cap does, where he just won't die on the point. And it's just like, you'll look at the timer go down and you'll think it's like, about to be like done, or you thinking like, oh, that little overtime bar is about to be it, but then Reed Richards just buys the entire team the whole time to come back, and you're just pulling your hair out wondering why this Luffy elastic fuck could get away with it. Terrible. But as an Invisible One main, I love having him on the team. Love especially like the little Valentine's Day emotes. I can't really stay mad at that, so I'm putting him at B. Namor. Namor, especially with the Hulk team up, so I'm gonna put them together right here, is a B for me. Because if you have, when you get a good enemy Namor, they will put those squids at the most weird places, and you'll be looking up to shoot them, and when you're looking up, he will be throwing his trident right at you, and you're just like, oh no, oh squid, oh Namor, oh squid, oh Namor, and by the time you take out one or the other, he kills you. Because you can't take him out, because he'll go into his little ball, and he'll throw in another squid, and you're just like sitting there trying to take out the squids, and then when you try to take out the squids, he comes right back out and hits you in the face. Hate it. Honestly, haven't really faced a good Jean Grey that pisses me off. I really don't struggle with her. So yeah. So when you get a Moon Knight that specifically targets the strategist and is actually good at it, it is the worst experience of the game. Because this wannabe Batman cloned motherfucker will come over there and just ruin your entire time. Specifically you, too. Like, the rest of the team will never see him. You will be in the weirdest places, only getting the angle to get you. I hate it, but that doesn't happen often. And plus, as a Lord Moon Knight, it's hard for me to be S rank mad at him, but I will put him at B rank. Well deserved. Penny is annoying with the Rocket team up, and when you get like a really creative and good Penny. With that being said, I don't get the angriest at her because, first off, she's one of my lords, one of my favorites. And I'm a very, very big spider person. So, I mean, it's hard for me to stay mad at anybody from the Spider Society. So, I mean, she gets a solid B for the heavy annoyance that she does bring me, especially in competitive. But at the same time, I can always throw it back at the enemy's face, so it's never the worst. I feel like Psylocke used to be more annoying, but recently, not really. Every here and there, well, honestly, it's pretty commonly I still run into ones that'll dive me, which I mean, it's their job. But I never feel like it's like an enjoyable experience. I feel like it's a good battle when I'm running into a Psylocke and I'm trying to like whether I win or lose, like try to get away or try to get closer to my teammates or something, anything to defend myself. Rocket Raccoon. I'm gonna be honest, the only time he annoys me is when he's on the enemy team and he reses somebody. Other than that, not really. He's one of my favorites. I'm about to be Lord soon. Wanda is something because a really, really, really good Wanda I hate. I hate more than anything. I would put that on S tier. Maybe even King of Hassles, but no, Black Panther staying low. But I really haven't had that problem with Wanda in a while. Like, probably last month I probably put her on S. Maybe I've just been getting more used to her, but I feel like she's a B now. She could be annoying if you're a flyer. She could sometimes be targeting you if you like, you're in the back line or like trying to assassinate you, but I haven't had really those problems lately. Like anytime she's tried to do that, I just get away. Especially with Rocket, like with that mobility, like yeah. Spider Society. I can't I love Spider-Man. So Spider-Man is actually one of my favorite superhero in this game. Love him. I don't care who hates Spider-Man. I don't care who hates Peter. If there's a million people that hate Peter, I'm not one of them. Hold on, that's not how it goes. Shit. So it's like how does it go? If there's a million fans of Spider-Man, I'm still one of them. If there's 100 fans of Spider-Man, I'm still one of them. If there's 10 fans of Spider-Man, I'm still one of them. If there's no fans of Spider-Man, I'm not alive. I don't care if the rest of the Marvel Rivals community hates him. Can't hate Spider-Man. Like, I have his comics. Um, love his games. Miles Morales, a banger. The Spider-Man 2 on the PS2, 10 out of 10. Can't hate him. I don't care what the rest of the things. I don't care how many times he dies me to games. I just can't hate Peter. Squirrel Girl, honestly, she's been pissing me off really recently. Like, there's just times where I'm like, where is she at? And like, I'm looking everywhere, and all of a sudden I just see nuts in my face, and I just die. I can't with her. So annoying. So, Storm is one of my first mains. So anytime when I face storms, it's rare that I actually face any that can stop me. And I don't want to sound like, I'm the best in the world or anything. I haven't really reached those skill levels yet. But so far for my skill level, anytime I see a storm, I can wipe them out easily with me as Storm. I'm never really annoyed. I can see why people are annoyed with her. I have actually, she's been banned when I pick her on competitive sometimes. One of my lords, of course. But no, I don't ever get mad at her. Like there, I just don't feel like any other Storm player so far that I met really keeps up with me. Um, and just for that alone, maybe if there was one that like ruined my day, but like I feel like anytime I pick Storm and I face another Storm, it never it just I just don't struggle. Star Lord, his ulti is really the only thing that pisses me off, and the new team up he got where you could literally throw that teleportation. Thor doesn't piss me off. He just doesn't ruin my day, and honestly, he's not a bad tank, so he's just kind of there. Punisher only ruins my day with his ulti sometimes, but that's like if I really can't get away. Most of the time nowadays I can, but like, yeah. So when I have, sometimes there's things, I've been facing things that just like rush me in the back line and then just like try to finish me off. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I get it, it's their job, just like anybody else in this game. But when that happens, it sometimes ruins my games. And I mean, hey, good for them, I guess. They're gonna get the win, but I fucking hate them. Um, Ultra can sometimes be annoying when there's nothing but flyers and, you're picking like a healing class and you're just only like, and nobody's going after them. It could be annoying, but that's about it. Venom isn't that annoying to me. He doesn't collectively do a lot of damage when you're aware that he's there. Like when you're aware that he's there, even when there's other people, you kind of get what he's about. Like he's just gonna jump down, splash, spread his tentacles. You can with the healer that's or strategist that is not panicking. I feel like Venom is not the most complicated. When I hear armed and dangerous, and then again, like 3 times, and that's the enemy Bucky, and then this dude's above me, about to say again, like for the 5th time, wow, crushing experience. With that being said, I will say the most cruel Bucky's I've ever seen in my life were on my team. So I don't really go through that experience often. And yeah, I mean, typically, like, a lot of the players I play with are good with Bucky, so if I deal with a bad Bucky, there's already just 2 Buckys going at it, and it kind of balances out when you, like, see somebody who's, like, you can't really be mad when when there's, like, a Bucky that's good, but also it's on your team and at the enemy team. It just kind of cancels out that negativity. So I don't really have any feeling for, Bucky outside that, like, those annoyances, and they could be strong annoyances. Sometimes when there's like just a dominant Bucky and he's the best player in the match, it's just terrible. Listen, I actually play Phoenix, so I do love it when I get a Wolverine and he just wipes the enemy team. But my god, when I pick Strange and this short little hairy fuck starts just grabbing me and kidnapping me like I'm Riller Yuta, like who does he think he is? Putting me in a makeshift body bag, dragging me across the enemy lines, and then clawing me out like I'm some sort of scab. Hate him. Anytime I play Vanguard, Wolverine is the worst experience. I can get away with him and take him out sometimes with Emma, as long as I maintain my diamond form. But my god, he's when there's like a good Wolverine on the enemy team, it's like game over for your Vanguards. And typically when one of your like when one of your roles struggles so hard that they're non-existent, that destroys your entire game. Because at the end of the day, this one dude is shutting off 2 of your players, and now you're left at a 5v4 basically, because Wolverine decided he wanted to eat Doctor Strange and the Thing for lunch that day. Wow, is it a rough experience? S tier. I almost want to put him with Black Panther. I'm gonna be honest, but I mean, yeah. So that's yeah. I'm putting him on S, right behind Magic. This is the tier list. This is what it looks like when people piss me off in a game. They look like this. They just these are the characters, I guess. I don't know. My first time in a tier list, so yeah. Hi. Candy out. Seriously, Black Panther? Fuck you.